Continuing to get you ready for the Orange season opener, Brian Higgins, Keilan Whitner, and Keilan, you're getting ready for this last go-around here. What's the vibe like amongst the seniors as you sort of ramp up for this year?
It's definitely exciting. I mean, like you said, our last ride, we just want to, go out, leaving Syracuse University proud of what, this class did for the university. So it's exciting.
Take us through the intricacies of the defense this year. We've seen a lot of nickel out there in practice. We know it was a tough last few games last year. How much has that driven the defense here this year to get ready?
Yeah, it's definitely pushed us to, want to be our best all the time. Like you said, those last few games left a bitter taste in our mouth, and we just kind of wanted to come out and make a good first impression in this Western Michigan game, and I feel like the guys have done a great job of understanding their job, and we're going to be able to do that to the best of our ability.
When you look around the meeting room and the practice field and you see some of these young guys coming in to join you, veterans, and maybe more depth than has been there in the past, how much does that give you guys optimism that you guys can survive the ups and downs of a season this year?
Yeah, season, it's very long. College football is a tough game, so, there's going to be ups and downs, like you said, and just being able to have those young guys that can step up and make plays for us, it gives, us as older guys a little bit of relief knowing that we don't have to put all the weight on our own backs, and the younger guys are going to bring us along, even though we're going to, do a good job setting the standard and upholding our end of the bargain.
We know you've played a lot of football here, but just based on who left, the question mark is in your position group this year when you see Zaire Franklin and Paris Bennett and Jonathan Thomas gone. What has that done to your room to know that those are three pretty big performers that have left the room?
Yeah, so those guys did a great job, at this university and, really shined in their time here. And, we've heard it all off season, the question marks the linebackers, and I feel like that was really good for us, honestly. It pushed us to, want to be our best and want to show that, even though we lost some big parts in those guys and, we really appreciate what they did here, that we're going to be able to do, just as well as they did.
We saw a lot of competition amongst your group in camp. How much faith do you have in a lot of people to contribute at that spot this year?
Yeah, so we have several guys at the linebacker position that are going to be able to play and contribute. And I feel like, like you said earlier, that depth, really gives us confidence and the ability to do a bunch of different things, different personnel groups and things like that because we have so many guys that can play and do a good job for us.
All right, interesting this week in that somebody that used to coach here is leading the team across the way, and Tim Doust is over there as well. How do you guys handle that, knowing as many people as you all know across the way?
Yeah, it's definitely a little weird, just like, playing Coach Schaefer last year was a different vibe. But, like I have said multiple times, it's a business trip, and we're going out there to handle business, win the football game. We appreciate, those guys for everything they did for us. I mean, for me, they gave me an amazing opportunity to be here. But at the end of the day, it's a business. People come and go, but we got a mission, and we got to go win this game. So I appreciate them, but it'll be battle on the field.
Business trip. You guys have not had a season-opening business trip before, only a quick trip to the Carrier Dome. How different is that this year to open away from home?
Yeah, it's very different. Starting off on the road, really just for the younger guys, it's important to, instill in them that this is a business trip and we need to go back over there focused on winning a football game. There's a lot that goes into it, and it's a very exciting time, playing in your first college football game or first few and traveling for the first time. So you get to see all those different things, and sometimes you could lose focus, but I feel like the coaches and, us older guys have done a good job just, making them keep it in perspective and just know, we're going over here to play a football game, and, we'll have time for fun.
All right, sounds like a good plan, Keilan. We'll see you out there on Friday.
All right, sounds good.
Keilan Whitner, we'll see him on that defense on Friday night.